Surprise! Oh, where am I? Oh, it's because I'm on. Hold on. There I am. So. Remember how I, said I'm gonna just play it off stream? Well, I should have just let the fella take over the controls because. Control. He fixed it. Turns out. For some reason. The game, when I booted it up, decided to go off of Nvidia's app and was like, hey, you know, every light that's in this, it's gonna like go through it 8 times for ray tracing. 8 times. So it basically said the game was struggling for that reason. So we're just take 3. This game's been a doozy. But I figured I had a debate on if I was going to record or if I was going to stream it. I said I would stream it from the poll, and since we fixed it, I'm going to stick to that. And we're just going to do something real cozy. Nothing crazy. Very cozy vibes. So anyone who did come back, welcome back. Ice Lord. I know. Actually, I really should clear my chat. Hold on. Clear chat. There we go. Okay. But yeah, we're back. And it's no longer attempting to ray trace every light 8 times over. We're going to start over. Again. Again!
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Okay.
Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Anyone here?
Just moving the camera around. This is so much better. Okay. It was so, like, jittery before. Okay. Correspondence letter. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials, unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Does that include people? I didn't think about this last night when I started playing this, but does that include people? Like, what about smart people? Number 2 pencils. I'm still curious, why not number 2 pencils? What is so special about number 2 pencils? Hi, Renji. Welcome back. Congrats on first, second. Oh, are you going to get third? Are you going to get them all? Third? 69th. 69th? Nice. Thanks. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, like rubber ducks or ketchup bottles. No activated rubber ducks here. Thank you for the headpad. And the hydrate. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Immediately.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Staffing surveillance, redacted. Data center, inactive. Construction, redacted. This is the expenditure summary for executive sector Q2 for quarter 2. For minor expenditures, office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted. Mold removal, HQ livability costs. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Well, Lottie. Oh, that was a weapon mod. Hold on. Can I not access these yet? I can't access them yet. Oh, because I don't have a weapon. Duh. So the problem was, when I booted up the game, for some reason it decided to go off of whatever NVIDIA had, and for some god-awful reason, NVIDIA decided to tell this game that it needed to render every light source 8 times with ray tracing. 8 times. The wonder it worked at all. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darlin. Our Bureau at work. Director Zachariah Trench. Now, there are certain things that I may react a little wonky. Maybe not wonky is the best word, but I did play through some of the game last night. So there might be some things I am prepared for that I was not prepared for last night. This made me chuckle last night when I was looking at this. What does the first bag say? Hot and spicy? Hot and spicy something. Peanuts. Hot and spicy peanuts. Crackers, trail mix, pistachios. They must really like their pistachios here, because there's 2 rows of pistachios. Potato chips, pretzels, crackers. There's protein bar, protein, fibers. Just proteins and fibers. I like pistachios too. Pistachio. Federal Bureau Control. Attention all redacted. Redacted, redacted, redacted. A shark in his redacted. Although secure, redacted. Permission to redact. Basic protocol, redact. Shoot to kill, redact. Good luck. Much redaction. Much redaction, no reading. I'll see myself out. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We are still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request the R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 775.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in the annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Okay.
Hello?
Now before, let's go. Just double check. Oh, can I? Wait, isn't this where I came from? Why can't I go back? That's where I came from, right? What happened to the door? What happened to the hallway? Right, because we came from... What the hell is happening?
Hey, excuse me?
It's Auntie. Last night when I played this, I was like, wait, that's... I called him something else. I think I called him Artem. Or Archer.
There you are. You are here about the job.
Even Alan Wake and Alan Wake 2.
Assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You work for me. You can say I sent you.
You had one job.
They don't hire you.
No,
Helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all.
Again,
Think about
I said that in my head, right? How did he hear that?
face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
Better than no face at all. Auntie, how did you know? I require answers. Can I still not go back? Wait. You know, it's still closed up. The lobby's gone. I need to learn more about Ahti. He read our mind. And he's, like, across all of these different areas. Okay, so the lobby is still there. We just couldn't get back to it. Can I go this way? Okay, now we're back in the lobby. I'm confusion because we went this way. Am I just dumb? No, because we went through this door. There was the bathroom. And then we went this way. It turned us all kerfuffled.
The cell and the poster.
Interesting.
I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help? Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Building lockdown. It says lockdown, but we got here as it went into lockdown? Or during the lockdown? Read that correspondence real quick. Reminder, redrafting any public-facing material while pending notifications of death related to Willow AWE. Please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use in service of his or her country, regret, proud, or pride. will be remembered. Words and phrases to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood and bleed, loss, apologies, and sorry. I want to know why we can't use Alaska and scissors. What happened in Alaska with scissors? Boom. Federal Bureau of Control. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Which, this is Trench. That's Trench.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really? Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake? And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I? The same gun. Okay, now I have a gun.
If I could aim. They don't have any necks. Anyone else notice that? Woo! Why are they walking like that?
hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
Oh. Define safe.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
Wait. I need to see something. Okay, so the door still says his name. Did any of these? No, that's still the same. But that one's different. If you look at the portraits, that was him when we came in.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Hotline, says the dead man. Okay.
Okay. We're gonna see if we can search around real quick. Agenda items for executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. What's wrong with the coffee filters? Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more. Case files. Service weapon. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Description or para-utility. Object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the redacted. though their criteria is unknown. Background: the object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis: redacted. Many forms throughout history: redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that redacted of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If that's the case, redacted. See Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. So they're saying this is the equivalent of like god weapons. They mentioned Mjolnir. Bathroom.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
Dinner reservations. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ombre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. Remember, she's turning 46. Last night when I was playing all of these that are floating around, I definitely didn't shoot them. Smile. Totally didn't. I didn't trust them, okay? Especially because this one right here, this guy, I came over here and I was like, hey dude, are you okay? You doing okay? I can't even get the right angle now. But I had managed to like get stuck for a moment in an angle where you could see his face. And like his eyes are open and he looks dead. So I presumed these people are dead. Which means whatever we were fighting is potentially just possessing their dead bodies. Or that was my assumption.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Personal mods. do this one. Okay, for Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house before this. And the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope that it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Agent Keenum. Hiss research. Field research on Hiss entity. Hiss corrupted security guard. Confidential summary. Bureau has many intentional security personnel. Many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. His guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks that they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. And urban legends. Examination of paranatural topics. Urban legends. Summary. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted. Our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomenon contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWEs that only occur on redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted. What? Consume human what? Through 2 punctures on the redacted. These details, living in the minds of many, have given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 493 6942 for full report. I know a lot of reading. I hope y'all enjoy my voice. Federal Bureau of Control. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform a gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within an acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact immediately. Oof. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah.
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
That bread is good. Okay.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it. Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hedron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now.
Thank you.
I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. The hotline should be in the communications department.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily. You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't. which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay. This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize this? Got it. Thanks. So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
That was perfect for a little snack break. Thank you, baby. Can you get me another sody pop, por favor? I know, I'm so needy. He's so good to me, chat. He made me a what was that, peanut butter and hazelnut spread? Ooh, and honey. So we have this really nice bread, and I picked up some like of the fresh ground peanut butter from the store, and we have this zero sugar choco spread that's got like hazelnut, and he mixed that with the peanut butter and a little bit of honey and put it on the really nice bread. And I did the typical girlfriend thing where he brought it over to me and was like, "Here, take a bite and let me know if you want one." And I took a bite and I was like, "It's good, but no, I don't think I want one. I think I'm good." And then about 10 minutes later, I'm like, not even like 5 minutes later, I was like, babe, I changed my mind. After you're done eating yours, can you make me one? He brought me the one that I already took a bite out of. It's like he knew. that? Thank you. Oh, wow. Wait, how did I get in here? Oh, the door is right there. I'm just blind. Okay. We already looked at these.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Okay. Okay. Dead letters. So that's closed down. Shelter. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them: destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity, or destroy the Hiss entities in the area. Resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to the file blank for full report. The only person you should fail is yourself. I actually kind of like that quote. Technological limitations of the oldest house. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any blank signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural redacted for the oldest house to redact them. Similarly, these have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the redacted to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Redacted agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 419, 1935 for full report. Havana, AWE 48. Event summary. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Redacted deaths were reported, and the outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which was reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for redacted minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. I don't think we need to read through the travel costs. Can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. The entire bathroom is gone? That's crazy. Oh no. What's going on in here? Okay. I had a dream that I built the thing I saw. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, coils from my toaster, fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone doesn't work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Oh my god. No pun intended. Mr. Governor. I called the police, but they never came to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls, and it's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night, and it sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife's real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I recognize that not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into the unknown as perceived by real people. Of course, I will compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. There we go. I wonder. There was a safe house. There was a safe. Yeah, there it is. A shelter. Is it still all corrupted? It is. It is still all icky. Okay. I just wanted to check and see if cleansing that room potentially had done anything to it. Okay. Had to have high, high hopes for a living.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
A cup. Okay, guys. I'm gonna take a quick BRB. I'm gonna go potty. And this time I don't have to worry about, you know, hitting the wrong button because it's all programmed with me live streaming. So I will be right back. I'm gonna give you guys some music while I am gone. You know what? We're gonna shake it up a little bit and we'll do Ghost. Ghost seems fitting. Little sunshine. Call me Mephistopheles. We're back. Hi. Hello. We have been relieved. Got to get a little away from the screen time. Why am I hearing... Y'all hear that? Sounds like someone's singing. Got heckin' clocked. Okay, so I think it wants to go this way. I want to see if there's anything. If I get rid of these... the voices go away. Little sunshine, call me Mephistopheles. If you're home, just come, little sunshine. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was all right. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got really annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies or badass bunch of warriors who got to go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dog fight between those two ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. A battery to the face, you say? Isn't that what we just saw? And we just saw some guy basically take a battery to the face. Okay, the door closing kind of scared me.
An object of power. Looks like the place had latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Oh, that looks weird. Nothing back there. Stop moving around. Actually pause the music. There we go.
It's
He's
harder
just to
hear
believe,
you
Doctor.
When I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director. I like telekinesis. It's fun. There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
You know, just casually throwing stuff at everybody. The regular, Monday? Wednesday? Someday. Smashed him with like a whole freaking air conditioner.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
I don't like that noise. I have no idea why, but Santa Baby just got stuck in my head. Yeah, no, I was not a fan of that noise whatsoever. Repeat the word. Oh! Ooh! Ha! That's not fair. Oh. Also, hi day. I hope the editing continues to go well. Ooh. This is a lot of info. I might start breaking down to just reports. Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigations were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following confirmed identities of these users. 4 seconds to go. Hey, last time you said you had 8 seconds. So progress is being made. Patrick, Rubens, Arthur, Christopher, Jaco. You're getting there. You're getting there. Okay. Am I full health? I am full health. I feel like the traffic you'd get was probably better like midday, for sure.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years.
Rather than at, what,
Thank you for staying up with us.
2 or 3 in the morning? Not sure what time it is where you are. Immediately turning that off. Oh. I have a barrier for the toilet. How nice. Currently at 4:41. Oosh. May not be a bad idea to get some EPs.
This must open the door.
I forgot about that. Sir. Why does he fall like that, and why is his mouth like that?
I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up,
Oh, trust. The temptation is there, but I also want to make progress.
stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to put it
Oh.
Fly now. Great.
I thought that was one spawning right behind me. Where is he? Ooh! Ow! Holy bejeebus, that hurt. Did you drop health? Did you drop health? Thank you. Ow! Holy flipoli! Sir. Why is it dropping all the health out there? Okay. Okay, okay, okay. We have some health. Oh! I didn't know those exploded. Oh no. Okay. No! I would have been fine if I hadn't exploded that heckin' cart. Exploded in my face. Okay, we're immediately gonna go over here.
Great.
Okay, well we've got him to half health already. Wait, Tomasi, isn't that who we're looking for? That's a boom boom. Isn't that the communications guy that we're supposed to be? Ow. He's not
I
dead,
have a
though.
feeling he'll be back.
But he's not dead.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Like she was talking to me. Me sitting here, he's not dead, but he's not dead. Let's stay focused. Fine. Tea time. This elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Objects of power to corruption. Interesting. Hey Malcolm. Yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Apparently there's a ton of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information on who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would ya? See you Sunday. Jim. You know, Jim from The Office. Ba-dum-bum. Okay. Just gonna do a quick look-see-loo around. That's right, bitch. Level 1 clearance. There it is again. Is that a speaker? No, that's a light. Why am I hearing him? Oh, it's the communication tubes. I'm like, what the heck is that noise? It's things getting the suck. Like right here. There's something getting the good suck here.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms. The hiss got him. The hotline can't be far now.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Catalyst light switch. The law of 3 applies. So we pulled it once to get here. 2.
Whoa. Have we been here before?
Ah, 3 times.
No.
3 times. I get it.
I've stayed
I
at a
get
lot
it.
of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream. Hello? Anyone here?
I wonder if that's 3 times for everything. Circle 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope, maybe not. Wait, a different hotel room is open though. Because this one was open before. Do I have to go through that whole process 3 times? Let's see. Oh, the color of the door out there changed. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Oh! Ringing the bell did it. Does that work for all the doors?
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Hold on. If I ring this again. Ah, I see. I had to ring the bell 3 times. So then I would have to pull this 3 times, right? 1, 2, 3. Ha 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 ha. What is that? Ooh! It's fast. He's fast. Oh no. Am I able to... Oh, it went away. Or do I just avoid them? Can I just... go around? Hopefully I can just go around. Because Lord, I don't feel like fighting the spiky blob things.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall.
Pam like really
especially,
loves
my head
these
of operations.
like
She sees right through me. She
shadow
knows I don't like
narratives.
relying on people.
They're really cool
The only
visually.
person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info.
That's me.
I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
That door wasn't there before. Was it? Or was it just closed? Huh. This is... Wait, where'd the body go? Where'd the body go? Clearance level 4. I don't remember there being this many, like, normal people. Level 3. Seeing if there's any doors I can open.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Lottie. Creepy. Initial impressions. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade our corrupt control points, altered items, even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRE devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks has not been affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the hiss. This could indicate that she's already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the hiss. More work to be done. Refer to file blank for report. Object should be inaccessible for use except for the director. Description or para-utility. Object is a 1960s era red like Bakelite telephone. Rotary dial has been replaced and the black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. Object is currently bound to Director Trench. Object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown. City of Butte? My phone thought I was talking to it, lit up, and was like ready to listen to whatever I was saying. That was the roadside motel. Butte. I see. Details surrounding his death are classified. I am honored to tell you that he died in service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Mr. and Mrs. Potts. Why the sudden change in custodian in October? Wait, that's what Tomasi looked like before? The heck?
Hi, Jesse.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Artie. Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face. The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Maybe. Mainly just because they changed the filter. It's got like an almost sepia sort of filter to it.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get
Jesus. Look at all. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 things to fight that we've seen. And that's just what we can see. Whoop. Wait. I can upgrade my... Oh. Definitely need to upgrade health. Stick with the health pickup for now. Are you gonna be lurking or are you gonna get good eepies? Lurking? Well, thank you for the lurk. And if you fall asleep, get good eepies. The good eeps. One might even suggest the best eeps. Fine as that. I probably should find a spot to wrap up for now. Whoa. The way the weapon changed is actually pretty fucking cool. Okay. Auntie,
What's
is
down
that
that
you?
way?
I love listening to him sing.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Jaha. You think there's a dog buried in this?
No.
I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant.
Tell me why I feel like
Very well.
from the beginning, Ati's just been
I'll
behind
hit the
everything.
facts on the table.
He's clearly not normal.
This house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside. He's starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this.
Before we
Fix
all
the coolant
disappear
pumps
like a
and
fart
the
in the
power generators,
Sahara.
Otherwise, the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seats gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose. Okay. Pretty sure that was a save point. So, I think I'm going to call it here. We already read it out once, so I'm not going to read it out again. But I think I will be live earlier tomorrow, and we're going to play a lot more of this because I am enjoying it. And it seems like it might be a decent thing to stream. So, okay, I heck and love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.